Interviews with business owners and veteran executives who share their wisdom and expertise to help you de-stress, free up time, and make more money. Profits of IT. Welcome back to the Profits of IT. I am Jim Punzenberger, your host and the creator of the Managed Prospecting System. If you're looking to generate leads and appointments without cold calling or ad spend, check out managedprospectingsystem.com. I have Anthony with me today. So Anthony, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a quick bit about your company?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, Jim, for having me. My name is Anthony Caesar. I am the CEO and co-founder of Upfront Capital. Upfront Capital is an investment platform that gives musical creators the ability to sell all or a portion of the equity in to their intellectual property for their fans to buy into instead of having to source capital through a label. And we are launching this summer in the United Kingdom.
Cool. So that sounds like something. So this is like something totally new that really hasn't existed in the past.
Yeah, this is a very new business structure. It's not even like NFTs. So NFTs have been talked about a lot in the creator economy space about ways for individuals and creators to generate income. But with us, we wanted to give value in a way that we felt NFTs weren't exactly. And so by actually allowing people to sell equity in their intellectual property, it's a whole new market. And we're launching in the United Kingdom because of the United States regulations, like securities law. So that's why, yeah.
Got it. So what's something interesting about yourself outside of work?
I've been a musician. That's actually kind of what inspired me to start this
Yeah.
business. I've been a musician for, the last 7 years with my band. We went to a super small high school and we've been able to tour throughout the United States. So that's been incredible.
What genre of music do you play?
We play, I would say, somewhere between alternative pop and like hip hop. We kind of blend the two. And yeah.
So it's kind of your own style of
Yeah, very unique,
hip
I would
hop
say.
pop blend.
Exactly, yes.
Nice. So Anthony, what would you say is your superpower when it comes to business, or what do you contribute your success to in business, and how can others learn from that and become more successful in their own lives?
Yeah, so the sum of large numbers is very big for me in my life. Like, don't focus on the no's, definitely focus on the yes. There are a lot of doors that will close in your face on the road to wherever you want to go, but what's on the other side is often so much greater. For example, my band wasn't able to do shows in Baltimore for a while because of a weird situation that happened with the music manager, and then that was the year that we decided to do shows outside of Maryland. And then we all went all the way down to North Carolina, Florida. We had all these different shows outside of the state, but we didn't even think that we could really go outside the state until we were actually forced to. So, don't look at every door that closes, in front of you as like a negative opportunity. It just could be an opportunity for expansion. And I would say always be curious. I am very fortunate in my time and career as an entrepreneur to have been put in areas where I didn't even know about it until I was there. I got put into the VC arena before I even knew what it was, but just staying curious and being involved in different things, I think is definitely something that makes a difference.
So when you say just stay curious, do you have any tips on that? Like, how can people develop their curiosity or?
Of course, yeah. I would say definitely learn Google. I'm a researcher, so if I like something and want to learn something about, I'll Google it. I'll go on YouTube. I'll read about it. I'll try to go to forums. I'll try to learn more about it in person. So in 2018, before blockchain was really like, mass adaptation, everybody was talking about it. I couldn't really find a way to talk about it with people. I got my certification online and was just talking about it online. I looked up on meetup.com and there was these blockchain meetups that started literally the week before. and they would be in this bar in Northwest DC. It was literally like 3 people. And so much so when I went the first time, there was actually a party of people having a beer where they said it was. And I was like, wow, there's all these people here to talk about blockchain. And I was like, are you here for the blockchain meetup? They said, no, this is Kimberly's birthday party. And then there was like 2 guys off to the side. They were like, oh, we're here for the blockchain meetup. It was literally just them in like this dark corner of this bar. And I would drive there after my classes finished in undergrad.
Yeah,
Uh, to go learn. And then so much so where that summer I had been going to about 5 or 6 of them at the time, networked with so many different people and talked about it and got so many opportunities that I even taught my class at UMBC about blockchain because at that time I was more credited than the professor. So yeah, just be curious. You never know who you're gonna meet from that, who they're gonna put in your direction, And that was something that I just did on the whim. I was like, I'm just gonna go to these, see what happens. So yeah.
so just stay curious, keep researching. What else can
And
people
things.
do
Yeah.
along these lines of to related to curiosity?
I would say start talking to different people about it, all these different people that you can find. If there's people at your university, try to lean on them as a resource. I would say Google things in your area that may be happening. With Zoom is kind of perfect, or this kind of post slash in pandemic life that we live where everything is still virtual a lot of times, so you can still attend things even if they're not in your general area. So I think that opens the door for a lot of entrepreneurs that don't maybe live in big general tech hubs, but definitely try to put yourself in as many opportunities or as many rooms as you can to learn more. Yeah.
Got it. And what else is important to know?
I would say, and being resilient, there's always a way. So for example, I brought up the securities issue, but I tried to launch this app in the United States. A lot of last year was ideating and talking to securities lawyers, trying to figure out why we couldn't do it. And it's true, the product in the United States cannot be done the way that we were trying to launch the product. However, we still did have an opportunity. And I happen to be a dual citizen of the United States and the United Kingdom. So it
Uh-huh.
just was like a whole nother avenue to think about where I was like, oh, we could launch this somewhere else, right? There's opportunity in other places and you can scale it too. So there's always a way. Be creative as an entrepreneur, think outside the box, and always find a way forward. I think that, don't be afraid to consult and lean on people. I definitely did talk to, my family, advisors, a couple of different people before I made the decision, which made it easier, of course, right? So definitely also have a team and a group of people that you can consult with and that you trust.
Cool. That it definitely makes sense. So do you have any final thoughts on this subject?
Um, no, I think for the most part, I just want all founders, if you watch this and I'm inspiring or anything sounds of interest, don't be afraid to reach out. I think, as a community of founders, I definitely believe in founder community. So
Uh-huh.
I want to help and network with any founder that sees anything. I've been very fortunate to also continuously network with founders. We've gone through the experience and we will know what it's like the most out of people that probably haven't done it before. So we can understand those frustrating pain points. That really does bring us together in more ways than you would think. So just lean on more people. I think that that's increasingly important as we like build companies. Mental health is important too. Like make sure you're
Hmm.
balancing, and you can also talk to somebody about the things that you're going through because that's also a big aspect of like actively taking care of yourself as a founder. So uh, talk to people. Don't feel like you have to do it on your own. Use your resources. Use your network. Your network is your net worth. That is 100% the truth. Um, and yeah, continue to build great things out there. That's what we want to continue to do. I love builders. I think of myself very much as a builder, and I've built a lot of
Yep.
different things during my career. So yeah, just keep building.
Got it. So Upfront Capital, do you have a launch date? So right now you're pre-launch, correct?
Yeah, pre-launch, right? Yeah, we're finishing up our seed round. We're raising 750K, and we plan to launch in the summertime, so by July.
By July. And
Yeah.
then who would be ideal customers for you guys? Who should be doing business with you once you launch?
Yeah, so we're a marketplace, so there's two sides of it. We are serving all kind of independent musicians. I don't care what genre you make, whether you make hip hop, whether you make polka, whether you make rock. There's a place for you on our platform where your fans can participate in owning a piece of your music, and music royalties being one of the hottest asset classes, with RZA from Wu-Tang Clan selling their catalog, Bruce Springsteen selling their catalog, Bob Dylan, Red Hot Chili Peppers, the list goes on and on. And it's an alternative asset, completely uncorrelated to the stock market. So it's another diversification technique. So for us, investors who are looking to invest in an alternative asset class, and then also the diehard music fans that are also looking to support their favorite musicians, which they were going to do anyway, and then have a financial stake in their careers.
That's sounds very interesting.
Thank
And
you.
so if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way of getting a hold of you?
Yeah, you can definitely shoot me any kind of message on Twitter. Anthony Caesar 13 is my at username, and then on LinkedIn I'm very active. Anthony Caesar. Yeah, you shoot me a message there. Email me Anthony at upfrontcap.io, and yep, all those different places I could be contacted.
Great. So hit you up on Twitter, LinkedIn, or email.
Yeah, Twitter, LinkedIn, or email.
There you go. Well, Anthony, it's been great having you on here today.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
so
you
much
for
for having me, Jim.
sharing, and thank you for your inspiration.
No, thank you, Jim, so much, and thank you for this platform for entrepreneurs and founders. And yeah, I hope you continue on.
Thank you. And until next time on the Profits of IT, I am Jim Punzenberger, your host. I'm the creator of the Managed Prospecting System, looking to generate leads and appointments without cold calling, ad spend, or spamming. Be sure to check out managedprospectingsystem.com. Thank you for tuning in to the Profits of IT. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share.